With me now is a mother of 4 little ones, Ellie Gordon, I should say, who bottle-fed her first 3, but now breastfeeds her 4th. And let me introduce her because gorgeous Bluebell, who is 6 months old, is also making her TV debut tonight, isn't she, Ellie?
Yes,
it's great to have you, and it's great to meet you too. But she's being a very, very good little girl there. So you deserve a medal for being a mum of 4,
Thank you.
regardless of whatever anyone says. You bottle-fed your first 3. You're breastfeeding Bluebell. Why have you made the decision to change?
Well, I found that because she was premature, I'd read up on all of the literature regarding breast milk and what was better for her, and I found that for her, I could see, an improvement in her, her how she was just in general from the breast milk. So I continued to express because I couldn't get her to latch on. So she was fed through express breast milk in a bottle. Until I could get her to latch. So I just stuck with it because I felt for her it was the best thing to give her.
Yeah. Okay,
so
and
that's
of course,
why.
and you've got so much experience, no one can certainly argue with you, but we
That's
hear
it.
today that women, I always thought the women who breastfed were made to feel awkward. Now it's women who bottle feed are made to feel awkward.
I think it's just mad.
What's your experience of the two been? Have you felt awkward, and which one's been worse, would you say?
I honestly think that it's awkward either way because people make it awkward. So you bottle feed, you're in the wrong for doing that. You breastfeed, you're being an exhibitionist. In the end, you can't actually win, and it's down to each individual woman who's undergone having a baby, which is traumatic enough.
Absolutely.
They have to decide how the best way to feed their baby. So whether it's through a bottle, whether it's through a breast, it's just totally down to an individual, by themselves. They've got to make that mind up, and therefore they should not be ridiculed for whatever way that they choose to feed their babies. I personally think it's ridiculous. I don't know why this debate keeps coming up.
Because it's no one's business
It's not.
but yours, right?
Exactly, that's it.
So you've got a fantastic attitude. Why do you think so many other mums, it does really affect them, doesn't it? Is it because you're very vulnerable as a new mum and you've got lots of things going on inside your body?
Yeah, you're very vulnerable. You haven't. I'm only relaxed because I've got 4, so I've learned. Through every one, you learn what you're doing. With my first one, if I'd have been given the correct literature and the correct support in the beginning, I would have probably breastfed her, but I just didn't have any support, so I decided to bottle feed her because that's what I could cope with at the time. So yeah, I think there needs to be more resources for women, more education regarding what way you want to feed your baby, so that then a mother can make their own mind up.
And just briefly, Ellie, when we see all these kind of brel fees, whatever they're called now, all these kind of glamorous women who are kind of breastfeeding and making them look very effortless and easy, which it isn't, is it? Here you go, here's Giselle. I mean, goodness.
I would never look like that.
How does that make you feel? Does it put more pressure on you? Does it make you feel bad?
I think there's a pressure for women to snap back straight into shape. I mean, I've gained 5 stone since when I've had her. I feel under massive stress that I need to get myself back to normal. And why do we feel like that now? It's because people are putting too much pressure. The society and media, make women feel like that.
Yeah.
So there is this debate that starts up, and it's just a bit crazy.
Well, thank God you've come on to talk some common sense, Ellie. And Bluebell, it's been a pleasure to meet you. You're absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Come back on soon.
Thanks.